Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cryptid Crush. Yet another game where I'm going to flirt with potentially questionable things. In this case, Cryptid. So yeah, let's get into it, shall we?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I'm glad I got a hold of you in time.
Oh, hello, Mothman.
You're wildly unprepared to enter this world, and I'd rather not see a human be torn apart by the fabric of reality.
Oh, you have no idea how prepared I am.
You can speak, can't you?
Another option is no. You know, I'm gonna be a bit cheeky with Mothman. Oh, you're a funny one. In any case, I'm going to ask, what's your name? Well, my name's Lionel. Last name, Ho. Alright, Lionel Ho. I'll keep that in mind. What's that? Who am I? Definitely not the Mothman. Now, how would you like to be addressed? I'd rather be addressed as Captain, but he and him work. Good choice. What's with the random questions?
Those
Well,
who lack a sense of self tend to pawn a tree into this realm of existence. I'm just here to help jog your memory.
let's see. I have a pretty good idea of who I am. I'll just wing it. Or, yeah, that'll be helpful. So tell me about yourself. What's your preferred type of beverage? I'm 70% iced coffee. What? Ooh, a soda concoction I call Fizzy Killer. Now that is a good one. Name one of your greatest weaknesses. I got noodle arms. I'm pretty scatterbrained. Lower back pain, that's way too real. Never believe in bad luck. All of them? You know what? Yeah. What's something you're ignoring right now? My back pain. Sorry, I zoned out. What would you say is your strongest quality? I do not exercise. I try to be patient with myself. I don't know, but I certainly exist. I don't even know if I exist. Yeah, I don't know if I exist. If you had an entire day to yourself, where would you spend it? I don't have time as the currency, so no, I don't spend it. If you were a cryptid, what would you be? I mean, I'm not a furry, but... Okay, not that. Perhaps a ghost one day. Interesting. Now, how do you envision yourself? Yeah, this looks fantabulous. Hell yeah. It seems my time here is up. Good luck, and no, I'm rooting for you. Alright, Muffy. Bzz. Your phone startles you awake. A trail of messages scrolling down your screen. Hey, you awake? It's time. Ghosty time. I sent you the address. Just follow the radio tower and you'll find it. All you can manage to type back in your half-sleep, sluggish state is... Okay. You feel a sudden, icy chill, jolting you awake and sending shivers down your spine. Oh, it's my cat! You see a large, fuzzy gray cat with 3 eyes and a flaming tail, shoving her translucent paw through your face.
Greetings, mortal.
Oh, hello, kitty! With a yelp, you leap out of bed, the shimmering tabby cat phasing right through you.
Can't you just be normal?
That's what I sound like?
You slept through 3 alarms. I was getting desperate.
Okay, I'm awake, and I'm running late. You rush around your room, gathering everything you could possibly need for tonight. You then run through your mental checklist. Don't forget your flashlight, bolt cutters, granola bars, and, machete? You squat down to tie your shoes and slip on your jacket. You forgot your damn machete! Opening the door, you step out into the stuffy hallway and march out to your car. Wait for me! Taro has to race to catch up with you, meowing in protest as she kicks off the top steps and float down the stairs, facing right through the apartment wall. Ooh, Chapter 0, Dead Air. Taro finally lands on your shoulder as you reach your car and nips your ear. Nah, you freaking 3-eyed cutie. Ow! You try to brush the phantom cat off your shoulders, but your hand sweeps right through her. Catch ya! Ugh. After convincing Taro that the passenger seat is the coolest seat in the car, she finally settles down, letting you buckle up and start the engine. You flick on the headlights before backing up and pulling into the street. Are you sure Atlas is gonna be any help? Taro keeps a little paws tucked under her fluff, like a fuzzy Brit loaf. Oh, fuzzy loaf! You know what they say about Mothman? That they're bad omens? Bingo! Omen or not, I can use all the help I can get. Right, that nasty curse. You should really get that checked out. Isn't that your job?
That's cute.
You don't expect me to work on an empty stomach, do you? Taro whimpers, bringing a weak paw to her forehead. I'm feeling faint. Do you need me to stop and get you something? Oh no, don't worry about me. I'll survive. You're the one dealing with the wretched curse, not me. Wretched? I don't feel any different. You will, and it's going to be agonizing. You never mentioned that. I didn't want to scare you. Even describing this curse brings about evil. So you can't get rid of it. You can't even talk about it, and it's going to be excruciating. Is there anything else you forgot to tell me? Taro glances around and slouches back into passenger seat. She takes a pause and closes her third eye, thinking. There's a countdown.
Hold on.
A countdown? That's right. There's a countdown for your imminent demise. You shoot Taro a sharp look. That's not funny. I'm not joking, silly. How much time do I have? That's for a cat to know and a physician to find out. But that's why you're here, right? Being a cosmic guardian and all? You're meant to protect me. Absolutely. Your phone chimes, buzzing in the cup holder. It seems you're getting a phone call. Muffy, what's up? Where are you? I'm on my way. Sheesh. Unlike you, most of us can't fly. You fell back asleep, didn't you? Atlas snarks in response. I'm not nocturnal. Not with that attitude. So, you see the station? Leaning forward, you glance upwards towards the distant radio tower, cutting through the night air. I think so. Is it just the three of us? Depends. How cool are you with devils? Pretty cool. Why? I have a friend who just got off work and was wondering if they could tag along. I figured I'd ask you first. Yeah, I'd definitely feel safer in a larger group.
Booyah!
See you soon. Don't forget about the phantom frequency. There's ghosts on the radio waves? Channel 103.1, Elkhorn Radio. Got it. What? The sound of feathers brush against the microphone and the audio fizzles out before Atlas squeaks. Sorry, I hit a lamp. God damn it, Mothman. I'll meet up with you soon. Drive safe. Atlas hangs up. Classic Moth move. You picture Atlas wildly fluttering around a giant light bulb, and then it dawns on you. I forgot my flashlight! Looks like we'll need to make that pit stop and snack one anyway.
Just fantastic.
God damn it. Rolling into view is a dingy-looking gas station named OwO Diner. Dozens of sun-bleached local ads plaster the foggy store windows, weeds sprouting through the cracks in the cement. This place looks safe enough, right? It's well lit, at least. You know, I can't get over how cozy the vibes are. A pleasant jingle echoes into the night air as the door leading out of a roadside minimart swings open. You walk out into the starlight, a newcomer to the town of Longhope, carrying a convenience store sushi roll and a cheap flashlight.
That sushi was suspiciously underpriced.
You hold the receipt up to the neon open sign, eyeing it closely.
Oh well.
You shuffle back to your car, bounty in tow, and gaze over the horizon. You stare off towards the sleeping town of Longhope, your new home, and gather your thoughts. You haven't had a moment to yourself since that cat practically poofed into existence, but you'd better get going. No way in hell you're pulling another all-nighter. Pulling the car door, you plop down the bag of groceries with a bit of a huff. Your ear catches a low, restrained sound of claws scraping against leather. The sounds of some terrible creature trying to hide her devilry. Taro, you goblin! That's my car! What did you do? Taro splays her paws and stretches, dragging her claws across the car seat. Taro, that's my damn car! Well, as my Meowther always said, the world is your scratching post. She lifts her chin slightly and purrs. I'll consider sparing your car's interior if you offer me something I want. She tilts her head to one side and closes her eyes expectantly. Fine, here's that sushi. You roll your eyes and reach over, gently scratching. Oh, Taro behind the ears! She's oddly cold for a big fuzzy cat. You're a real handful, Taro. Seriously, what kind of cat drags me out past midnight for some expired sushi? We have places to be. In Yangle, of course. Or that's what I call myself anyway. You do know I'm not just a normal cat, right? Meow, paw over the goods. I'm hungry. You peel over the plastic wrap and slide it towards the demanding cat. How does a ghost cat eat? The world may never know. It's almost as weird as how TV heads eat. Like, how? Do they just like sloosh the food all over their faces? I don't know. You sigh, turning the key in the ignition, the old car rattling to life. We better get going before I totally chicken out. The car drives off, peeling out the convenience store parking lot and down the dimly lit streets of Longhope. Taro scarfs down the last bits of sushi, licking specks of rice off her nose.
Who cares?
You've got nothing to worry about, Lionel. Speaking of ghosts, are we on the lookout for that phantom frequency? Taro meows as she gazes out the window, and the car drives up the road. Oh, right. You slide your hand over to the dash and click on the stereo. The radio whirs on, with harsh static as it switches between frequencies until it reaches 103.1. The static is cut with a crisp and happy tune, cueing the start of some sort of radio show.
Good evening, Freaksters. I'm your host, Madhouse Mike, live at Elkhorn County Radio.
Oh, that is lovely.
What's that? Seems my producer's letting me know that I am, in fact, dead. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Debbie. Like, way to go pointing out the goddamn obvious.
So, before we get started, I just wanted to give a shout out to all my listeners.
Alright.
It is your support that keeps this show alive. So, as a thank you, I'll be starting tonight's show with some fan mail.
Okay. Madhouse clears his throat for emphasis and puts on a silly voice.
Hey, lovely. You want to make thousands working with a flexible schedule from home? Of course you do. Join our loyal family and become the independent girl boss of your dreams. For a tiny fee of $1,200, you two can enroll in our courses and start feeding today. Join us and flourish, the Great Mother. Wow. Thanks much for that threatening and oddly fleshy letter. Seriously, this thing is meaty.
Did she send you a meat letter? You turn off the radio. Yuck. What do you mean yuck? It's just a whole lump of meat.
Are you for real?
Did you mail in a fan letter? I wouldn't call myself a fan, Taro. Heck, I've never even heard of the guy. You grimace, glancing out the window as the woods begin thinning out into the clearing. The skeletal frame of the radio tower stretches up over the horizon, looming over your destination, Elkhorn Radio Station. Pulling into the radio station's overgrown parking lot, you park between the fading lines. Taro hops up and jumps into her human's arms, insisting on being carried like the oversized baby she is. You open the car door and step outside. You feel the brush of Taro's whiskers against your cheek, somewhat easing your fears.
Oh dear.
We'll be fine. It's just a haunted station on a hill. No big deal. You click on the hefty flashlight with a tight grip. You angle the light towards the station. You know, now that I'm looking at Taro, like, she reminds me a lot of Garfield, as in, like, you know, all those horrifying fan art of Garfield, the ones, you know the ones I'm talking about. You know the ones I'm talking about. As well as the large metal fence in front of it. Crap. Forgot the bolt cutters again. You literally got the bolt cutters just now! How did you forget it? God damn it. You turn your attention instead to a large sheet of wood spray painted with crude red letters attached to the fence. You read it aloud. Keep out. Trespassers will be mutilated. Huh. So murdered and mutilated at the same time? Or is that in order? I no idea. Yeah, cool. Taro squirms out of her human's arms and daintily lands on her feet. I heard the place glows red on Friday nights, and the on-air sign never burns out. Bunch of silly rumors, if you ask me. Really? Meow. Where is everyone? Switching her tail, Taro paces around the parking lot. It's already 2 a.m. They should have been here by now. Checking the time, you stuff your phone into your pocket and scan your surroundings with your flashlight. This calls for an investigation. Or I could just shoot them a text. You shine your flashlight around, but don't find anything in particular. No, not like that. You've got to roll. I left my dice at home. Wait, what? Wait, I can roll? What am I looking at? Sometimes things require skill and a bit of luck, so to determine how your fate unfolds, you have to roll. You'll be given a difficulty rating that you have to meet or surpass. The universe will then add a modifier based on your stats, brains in this case. Oh, are you telling me I have small brain? Is that what you're saying? This feels like some sort of forbidden knowledge. Oh, it is. Now try rolling for real. Fine. Oh god. Oh my god.
Are you even trying?
Wow, that was awful. I can't believe I got a 2. This is why I rolled d20s, not 2d6s. Don't worry though. If you fail a roll, don't fret. You have a chance to change fate by spending karma. You know, let me just call Atlas. What's karma, you ask? Well, whenever you fail a roll, you can expand karma to reroll. You can reroll as many times as you have karma, whether you succeed or fail that roll, but you have to be smart about it. You only get a point of karma when you fail and decide not to reroll. You got it? I'm sure someone around here gets it. I get it. Great. Now tap that button and try rerolling these dices. Just tap the button right below the dice. I don't want to. Any minute, meow. I don't want to. Click the die with your pink arrow. My arrow is blue. Sure, take your time. No, any day now. I don't want to roll. Are you doing this on purpose? Click the goddamn die with the pink arrow. Fine. I hate you. Alright, here we go. Success! Result. 10, 2, -1. The flashlight scans over the empty lot. Light dragging across the shattered windows, over the overgrown shrubbery. It suddenly catches a pair of beady red eyes lurking in the tree line, the light glinting off the unblinking eyes. That's how it screams. Oh, come on. Scream like a real fella. Ah! You guys heard nothing. You yelp in surprise, dropping a flashlight. In a flash, the figure leaps from the branches and splays its wings, swooping down before landing with a somersault. Dramatically, the very clouds overhead part, silvery moonlight revealing the creature's feathery visage. Wait, Atlas?
The one and only. I thought I'd scope out the perimeter before diving right in.
Oh, hello there. After his dramatic entrance, Atlas shakes his glossy feathers and flaps his large wings. His antennas twitch as he stands on one leg, poking Taro with one of his hind claws.
So, is this the spirit you mentioned? Huh. I kinda expected something, more impressive.
Same, to be honest. Taro fluffs up, her whiskers standing on end as she hisses.
I am a great and powerful cosmic guardian.
Yeah, sure. She bites one of the Mothman's talons. Ouch! I am in immense pain. Atlas pulls away, breaking out of Taro's grip. It's not too late to be haunted by something cooler, right? Taro's doing her best. You shoot the Mothman a sharp look. You're just jealous you don't have a familiar following you around. Honestly, if I had to pick, I'd want the Raven familiar. Too bad ravens hate me. Atlas bends down and scoops the flashlight off the ground. Here, sorry for startling you. Why are you such a cutie? God damn! Breaking through the greenery, a single blue flame casts an eerie light over a large imposing demon striding into the clearing, a heavy pair of bolt cutters resting at their hip.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh my god, you're hot! I assume Atlas spoke of me? The tall devil stares down as if evaluating the small human and his spectral cat. How'd you get here so fast? Why are you so hot? Licks? This is Jamie, the roughest devil around. They're a great listener, bone collector, fist fighter, and artist. Jamie, you should show Lionel some drawings. No.
Oh man!
You're so good!
Who cares?
I suppose I'll scout out ahead, since you seem to be in such capable class. The feline hovers past the demon, floats through the fence, and disappears into the overgrowth. We should follow suit. Jamie struts towards the chain link fence, unsheathing the bolt cutters. They snap through the padlock and give a quick thumbs up. I was not staring at their ass. No, you'd be ridiculous in thinking so.
Let the crimes commence.
Oh dear. I'll let you commit all the crimes you want, Jamie. This is a horrible idea. What if someone gets hurt? You hesitate, stopping just before the gate. Atlas nudges you and smiles with his eyes, his antenna flicking forward as he tilts his head to one side. Shh, he wasn't practically harmless. I bet this dude's just some disembodied voice or a possessed microphone. Besides, you've got me to protect you. Nah, it's the other way around. Hurry up! Reluctantly, you follow suit, trailing after Atlas as you three approach the abandoned station. The exterior of the radio station is tagged with fading graffiti and plastered with condemnation warning posters. Jamie turns the handles to the front door and easily clicks open. I expected more resistance. Looking through the doorway, the dark interior of the station seems impossibly clean compared to the outside. The waiting room is seemingly suspended in time, only faded from months of neglect. Maybe years. You shuffle in line behind Jamie as you examine the lobby. Stopping a moment, you realize that you're the only one with a flashlight. All of you can see in the dark? Indeed, my eyes can pierce any darkness. I actually rely on my capitate antenna. With these big ol' eyes, my vision's super sensitive to light. Okay, it's not seeing, but more like smelling.
You have got to be joking.
Atlas, can you go a single day without mentioning your insectoid parts? I don't mind, really. I would love to explore all of his insectoid parts. I'm flirting with everything! You twirl the flashlight in your hand, nearly dropping it in the process. Wandering around, Atlas tries the nearest door. After finding it locked, he shuffles over to the recording studio window and presses his face against the glass. Jamie frowns and kicks one of the trash cans over. Dozens of lime green soda cans come clanging out, scattering across the floor. They seem surprised, making a face as they scoop up one of the cans. For an unlocked haunted house, it is surprisingly untouched. I almost feel wrong trashing the place. Where do you think we'll find the ghost? You tune into the ghost frequency, right? Atlas perks up, his feelers twitching as he stands back and turns around. Atlas gives a reassuring nod.
No feathers off my my back.
It's fine if you don't. I'll catch you up. So the show was basically this radio host, Madhouse Mike, reading ghost stories and urban myths off a script. It was all super cheesy. I loved it. I don't understand why. Anyway, he's the ghost we're looking for. Madhouse was an expert on the supernatural, so I'm certain he'll know something about your curse. Mike is playing a character, Atlas. Who knows what the guy is like off air? Jamie absentmindedly crushes one of the spilt cans and tosses it back into the trash can. Atlas's antenna droops and he looks away. Aren't ghosts usually created from tragedy? He sounds normal enough to me. Atlas gasps.
Oh, I got a story about this one!
It was totally tragic! Madhouse died while advertising for some sketchy drink company. He thought he could bring in more listeners by drinking the entire sample box. It actually worked for like 2 seconds. I mean, really. Who trusts a company named Toxic Waste Energy? That's terrible. He drank so much that his skin glowed green, and then he beefed it from all the radiation. The studio shut down afterwards, and no one alive has been on air since. Jamie shoots Atlas a cold look from across the room. Do you even hear yourself? Shh. This is exactly what Madhouse would have wanted. Hosting a radio show for the rest of eternity? That sounds great!
You have got to be joking.
Turning into restless ghosts is easily the worst case scenario. It's funny, he carried me through those long nights at my old retail job back home. You know, before I got fired after being robbed twice and starting an electrical fire. The dude was a legend for his night owls. You truly are a bringer of bad luck. You're a literal devil. Alright, relax you two. Ugh. Rumors won't get us anywhere. We need to search the place and gather more information. And risk upsetting the guy when we're about to hop into his radio show? No way! Upset?
Idiotic.
Atlas, we're trespassers. What do you think about this, Lionel? Both Jamie and Atlas turn to you, expecting immediate input to settle whatever this is. Jamie's right. We might find something useful, like a vault, or, you know, haunted treasure or a portal to a ghost dimension. Atlas, think of all the exclusive merch. You could totally ask for an autograph. You think so? Actually, let's check out the recording room. There's gotta be some shiny collector vinyls and tapes in there. The Mothman's eyes sparkle. He is adorable! You know, for research purposes. Jamie absently watches Atlas scamper off deeper into the station, mildly annoyed. They brush past you and open the door before them, ushering the human to follow. Scratch that. I want the specter dealt with. Now. Avoiding their icy blue gaze, your heart skips a beat at Jamie's words. Even though they agreed, you still feel like they're burning a hole in your chest. I was wondering, why'd you come with us? Jamie thinks a moment before answering flatly. I wanted to meet you. Jamie? An average human moving to Longhope is a major big deal. What makes you say that? Folks around here tend to be occult, undead, or aquatic. Which you obviously are not.
Wait.
No. Isn't something had to have brought you here? Jamie's expression darkens, their gaze trailing down before resting upon you. Your throat feels dry as you try to force a response. Well, I've known Atlas since, like, forever. He helped me unpack. Not what I meant. Jamie, you're being awfully cryptic. You hardly managed to squeak out your words, ready to buckle underneath Jamie's suffocating aura. Oh yeah, I'm feeling suffocated right now. I have a lot on my mind. Okay. You've decided Jamie's definitely annoyed with you. Oh, somehow you have to salvage this. So you'll be there for Friday's movie night, right? Jamie's eyes light up. The flame atop their heads flickering a warmer blue, carrying stuffed sweet potatoes, chicken skewers, and jalapeno dip. You picture Jamie wearing a gingham apron and oven mitts, all while carrying a tray of freshly baked snickerdoodles. You cook?
Excellent.
Full time. I have so many questions. They call me the Grill Master. Jamie, I need answers. I need you to keep walking. Sure thing, Grill Master.
Do not say that.
Oh god, Jamie is adorable. With a grunt, you manage to shove the door open, knocking down a filing cabinet blocking the doorway within the room. Stepping over the cabinet, you gaze around the office. The room is completely trashed. Newspapers are scattered around the carpet. Green sludge is smeared across the walls, and the bookcase full of records and trophies are smashed to bits. Oh dear. Atlas lets out a gasp, stumbling towards the sorry pile of vinyls and falls to his knees.
Oh man!
What kind of monster did this? The Mothman scoops up a handful of scattered records, letting shards fall between his feathers. They were original copies! Couldn't you just download the digital album? No, it's about the rich omnidimensional sound! Ignoring Atlas's mournful muttering, Jamie runs their hand across the walls, tracing out the words written in faintly glowing slime. DailyGhostWatch.net. The hell does that mean? Jamie steps back, reading the words scrawled onto the wall.
Could this
Sounds
be
like a website. Atlas looks up from the vinyl wreckage, wiping away his tears. It's just some blog that reports on abnormal occurrences. Makes sense. I was actually a mod there for, like a month. Ew. Moderation's important. Yeah, you nerds better get snooping. I'll make it quick. Where should I start? I mean, the computer's a good place to start, but I doubt we'd be able to find anything there. Yeah, but let's start there. Sneaking around the office, you stop at the desk, resting around the corner, looking it over with your flashlight. A chunky computer hums with power, and the monitor rests on the desk. A single sticky note slapped onto its screen. It reads, "Password, death-proof," in messy pen strokes. You click on the monitor, which blinks on and flashes a group photo of the studio members before sputtering out again. Clicking on the monitor once more, you click the minimized webpage and agree with the ghost hunting forum. Someone seems to have scoured the page, leaving comments and even arguing with the moderators under the username RadioGhost1. One comment reads, This guy sounds cool. I wonder what he was like in life." Response under the same username reads, "Great post. Heaven's really missing out, lol." Scrolling down, you see that Mike's been banned for self-advertising. You're about to check the other tabs on your computer, but you are cut short as something cold brushes against you. Oh my, Jamie. Yeah! Turning around sharply, you see a human-sized figure crafted out of empty toxic waste cans sit in the dusty office chair. What? The figure has a marker mouth hanging open in a smile. Its head built from a half-crushed water jug and paper clips strung together like hair. A name tag clipped to the forehead reads, "Debbie." This is seriously creepy. Investigation on roll difficulty 4? Sure. Success! Result 7-1. Let's see here. Boohoo answers. Return to the computer to resume checking it out. The other tab left open was for a site called Boohoo Answers. Question: how to banish a ghost? Hi, I've got a ghost living in my house and it's going on 8 years. I've tried everything. Psychics, priests, investigators, you name it. He won't leave. Help! 10 answers. Ask him to pay rent or raise the price each month. Hang in there, sweet pea. If you need a medium, I accept virtual sessions. I'll share my website if you're in need of extra resources. Good luck. Dude, same. I've got a bloody ghost in my bathroom mirror, and she won't stop knocking on the glass. What does she want? This user was lost online 725 days ago. You'll want to take red marker and draw 2 touching circles, followed by a long oval connecting the shapes, preferably on the wall. They act as a protection ward, which will banish any spirits. Didn't work. Also, fuck you. Wanna know my secret? Garlic bread. I eat like 6 sticks a day and haven't seen a single ghost. Do you really think it's that easy to exile a vengeful spirit? If it were that easy, I wouldn't be here. You're all frauds. Do not question the garlic bread method. You do not know what power the garlic bread holds. I mean, hey. It's worked on me. I'm a cryptid. You see that the user has been permanently banned. Atlas stands near the door, scrolling through his phone. Noticing you looking up at him, he decides to pipe up. Apparently, the Daily Ghost wrote an article about Elkhorn Station. The Mothman skims over the blog post. Dude, they didn't bother mentioning my name. Does that even matter? Mike's just a faceless green poltergeist to these people. See? Literally, no face. Atlas holds out his phone, showing off a blurry green mask wearing a hat and a hoodie. It's difficult to make out. Isn't that how the whole cryptid gig works? I guess you're right. Jamie shrugs and turns away from Atlas, the tail knocking over a small trash can, spilling the contents over the floor. Let me guess, more cans? Whoops. Investigation, roll difficulty. Oh, 5. Alright. Ooh, success! 6 minus 1. Let's see here. Muffled voices? You hear a muffled voice and put your ears up against the wall to listen in better. Stop putting garbage in with the fan mail! I'm not reading any more scams! There's a long pause for a moment before the voice picks up again. Look, I was wondering, right? It's about my work hours, you see. Usually, I'm sharper than a wolf bite. The past decades felt rather dull. I was thinking, maybe I could take a break. I'd spend that time reconnecting with the living parts of me. There's a drone of silence before you hear a muffled slam and the sound of a cat crumpling in someone's grip. Investigation, roll difficulty 6. This is gonna be tricky as hell. I don't think I'm gonna make this one. Oh, success? No, I totally got it. Let's see here. Alright, dead carnations. Spilled out of the trash can is a vase of pink and white carnations. A small card slipped to its side. With a frown, you pluck up the card and read, "Here's to 5 years at Elkhorn Radio, and many, many more." Glancing over the card, Atlas scoffs. Oh, that's bad. Investigation, roll difficulty 7. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Yep, failure. Result? Yeah, it's a 6. Alright, nerds, we gotta go. Jamie gestures through the door, their tail flicking impatiently.
This is pointless.
Fine. There's no way I can salvage this. Atlas begrudgingly leaves the remains of shattered vinyls behind. As you three head out through the hallway, Atlas briskly marches ahead. Jamie just rolls their eyes with a scoff. You walk like a pigeon. Following Atlas's voice, you and Jamie turn the corner and stop abruptly. He's fiddling with the doorknob and pointing a feeler up at the glowing on-air sign that fills the hall with an eerie red light. It's totally jammed! Atlas is cut short as a hand shoots out from under the door, grabbing at the moth snack fluff. It stops, confused, and slinks back behind the door. Guess I scared him off?
Is that the best you can do?
I doubt it. The door suddenly vanishes, leaving Atlas tumbling into the studio room.
Well. What took you so long? You three totally left me hanging. Dead air is a career killer in this line of work. You could have at least rescheduled with my producer.
You mean the jug-headed abomination back in the office? Ah, so you met him! Not much of a talker. Madhouse Mike laughs at his own joke. So, who are you, and what do you want? Suddenly blinking into view, Mike appears in his full, ghoulish glory. You're really real? Of course I'm real! You think I host a radio show just for kicks? I've been waiting for a special guest slot for ages! Oh my gosh, Mike Madhouse! Atlas takes a sharp breath, absolutely starstruck at the sight of his hero, a real urban legend. Oh boy, I'm a huge fan! Okay! Atlas looks up at Jamie, who blankly stares at Mike. Hunger glazed over their eyes. Jamie? Don't. He turns back towards the Phantom and squeaks. We're here to join you on tonight's show. Yeah, I don't think that'd be a good idea. Madhouse pauses. You turned down such big fans! Except you, the one with the ram horns. I don't deal with devils. Bold choice of words for a dead man. You're drooling on the carpet. Sorry, Jamie. I understand. Weak-willed spirits tend to fall faint around me. Atlas does a giddy fist pump to himself and stands up straight. Sweet! Yes, this is business. I am serious, business boy. Evening, ghosts and ghouls! We're back live at Alcor Radio, located just up Route 101 over the river and through the woods. For those just tuning in, I'm your ghastly host, Madhouse Mike, and welcome to the Witching Hour! We've got a special treat tonight. Guests from the realm of the living. Why don't you introduce yourselves? Mike makes a nod, cueing the two in. Lex, if you're listening, you owe me $20. Dude, now's not the time! He whispered to the Mothman, shooting him a glare. I'm Lionel, and this is Atlas. I just moved to Longhope. We're both big fans. Whoa. You've got guts moving around to a town full of cryptids. I guess so. Were you scared? A little, but I know I'll be okay with my cosmic guardian around. A what? My ghost cat, Taro. She's meant to protect me, but she tends to do her own thing. Where is Taro anyway? Sounds like you got a real affinity for spirits. And knack for trouble. You elbow Atlas and the two of you exchange cheeky smiles. Then I suppose trouble here's the one and only Mothman, prophet of the Silver Bridge, bringer of disaster. So, what's it like being an omen of destruction? No, that'd be, my dad. I'm just a Mothman, not the Mothman. I can't really control my visions either. I'm just here curbing out a cursed friendo. You can see the future? Hell yeah! Give us a prophecy, Mothman. Atlas looks a little frazzled, his eyes darting which way. Like on the spot? I wanted to talk about Lionel's curse. It's okay, just go with the flow. What's in my future? Okay, sure. Yeah, I could try. Closing his eyes, the moth folds his wings and tilts his head to one side, as if it's trying to listen in on something. Nope, never mind. Can't do this. Why not? I guess ghosts are just too dang hard to read. Can we move on to the next bit?
Yawn.
Seriously? Sorry, man. It was worth a shot. You feel a little underwhelmed. What about my future? You and Atlas make eye contact. Lionel, you're gonna oversleep and wake up with a headache. Oh man. You're definitely underwhelmed. Any tips on how to set these things into motion? How am I supposed to know? Fate is stupid and impossible to figure out. Wow, real inspiring stuff, little dude. Mike waves his hand around, shaking his head with a smile. I say we move on to our next segment. How about some episodic callbacks? It should be a total breeze. We're such big fans. Yep, I'm a real mega fan. Episode 15. Which undead horror did we interview on the show? You sit there quietly, shuffling with your feet and tapping the counter, unsure what to say. Oh, my mom! Oh my god, that'll be freaking amazing. Oh god, my mom. Bloody bones! The Mothman throws a wing up into the air, exclaiming the answer. Folding your arms across your chest, you sink into their chair with a scowl. Perfect! Mike moves things right along. This is a spicy one. In episode 26, who has Sasquatch's secret lover? Atlas looks like he's about to spontaneously combust. It's on the tip of my tongue. You look a little flushed. Bigfoot number 2? The squonk? The frogman? Bigfoot number 2! You know what? Let's go for the squonk.
Oh yeah!
The goat man! Yes, the squonk indeed. Not bad. So you really ought to give your friend here a chance. Mike snickers. I'm a little unprepared here. Right. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself. In season 1's finale, what news broke that night? Bigfoot and I'm pretty sure you died. I moved to Long Hope. Yeah, pretty sure you died. Atlas gently taps you on the foot with a talon and whispers to you before you can answer. There was an alien abduction. It was aliens! Oh yeah? Just how many episodes of my show aired on the radio? Atlas whispers to you in a hushed voice. 32. The 32! Correct! The ghost smile falters, giving the two a cold look. Next question. What did I have for breakfast? You look at Atlas for an answer, but he doesn't respond. I don't know. The ghost is absolutely thrilled by Atlas's answer, giggling to himself as he slaps his soundboard. Any real listener would know I skip breakfast. That's totally unfair. Oh yeah? Hey Atlas, who sponsored season 2's recap episode? Atlas shrugs. I skipped the ad breaks. How do you skip ads on rate? That's it! We're cutting to commercial! Mike's smile falters as he flicks off the microphone and rolls around. I thought we were having a good time. He points at Atlas. You! Me? You'll be helping me out here. The ghost growls and clicks on the microphone, snapping back into his chipper host persona. Oh! Heck yeah! Now, you all know that personally, I love toxic waste. In fact, I drank so much that my skin turned green. Ha! Bet I can recognize my own biases, so don't take my word for it. Atlas Pile, why don't you try out their newest flavor, Beyond the Grave? The can of toxic waste appears in Mothman's grasp, as though he had always been holding it. Atlas grips the can in his claws and cracks it open, letting the green foam trill down his feathers. Yeah, sure, but didn't this lukewarm soda literally kill you? Just drink it. Go right ahead. He takes a sip. What? The Mothman drops like a rock. No! So, what do you think? I'm sure we're all dying to know. Suddenly, Atlas perks back right up and wipes away the green liquid trailing from his mouth. Wowzers! I feel like my skeleton could jump out and dance and gig. Seriously, Beyond the Grave will knock your socks off. You jump out from your seat. Wait, what's going on? What did you do to Atlas? Chillax, it's only temporary. Assuming you can get through this next segment, it's time for my favorite game. Fake or folklore. Can I just say, I really enjoy time spent together. Anyway, why don't you explain the rules, flyboy? Atlas jitters unnaturally, his antenna twitching as he speaks. Sure thing, Maddie. The rules are easy. Mike here will describe a cryptid, and you have to guess what it is. If you get it wrong, you'll suffer a tiny penalty. If you're alive by the end, you win. A penalty? I'm guessing you'll kill me if I refuse to play. No way! I'll just be keeping Atlas as a collateral, so by all means, leave your precious Mothman behind. I could use a co-host.
Just fantastic.
Fine. Wait, I'll play your stupid game. You plop back down in the cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Now's your chance to really let your knowledge shine. Couldn't have said it better myself, flyboy. Now let's get started with some fake or folklore. Question 1. Sighted in 1971, the Missouri monster, Momo, is known to scare off attackers with wood. Throwing heavy logs and rocks at supposed attackers, I guess. By throwing rocks and stuff to protect themselves? Well, that's definitely an answer. Drum roll time! Wrong. The correct answer was, it's bad smell. Aw, too bad. Looks like you have to lose some life. Oh god! That was more than some life. You flinch from a sudden jolt of pain aching through your body. Ugh. Ow. You'll only get harder from here. In fact, every question you get wrong will slightly increase the vitality we sap from you. Sorry. Rules are rules. You're making up the rules. Someone's gotta make them. Question 2. Old Ephraim, a cryptid found terrorizing Logan Canyon in 1923. Was what creature? A big bear? I guess. Wait, hold up. It could be a Sasquatch, actually. Wasn't he a Sasquatch? How daring! Madhouse gestures to Atlas, who's shaking like a rag doll. What? Wrong? The correct answer was a big bear? Oof. And that was a hit. Sorry, pal. Ugh. Suddenly, you're hit with a gut punch this time, kneeling over with an invisible force stabbing into your stomach. Ugh. Dude, this game is supposed to be fun. Ah, come on. It's fun for me. Next question. Oh, now this is a good one. Question 3. Yes, sirree. The Rochester Giant, sighted in 1965, crushed the hood of whose car? Okay, it's not George Washington. Wait, Harold? Or how am I supposed to know that? Harold sounds about right. That's like normal name. You totally fell for it. The Rochester Giant doesn't exist. Mizzed. Wrong. But Maddie, you totally cheated. So what? Feeling woozy, you clutch your stomach and teeter before falling over. Looks like your soul is mine, kid. Oh well, I can finally break out of this lousy joint. You should start a podcast. Yeah, I've got time. Ah, that's fantastic.
Just fantastic.
Fine, I'll play your stupid... Wait, what? You plop back down in your cushioned office chair and fold your arms. Oh, well, I guess we got our chance then. Here we go. Alright, it's stink. Don't these smell really bad? I think they'd stave people off with their stench. Well, that's definitely an answer. Drumroll time. That was so easy. Come on, are you even trying? You're completely right. I've gotten softer than a marshmallow. Question 2. All Ephraim. Yep. It was a big bear. Was Ephraim a big bear? You're just guessing at this point. How daring! Madhouse gestures to Atlas, who's shaking like a rag doll. Correct! Huh. I certainly wasn't expecting that. Good on you, Lionel. Oh, thanks. Next question. Oh, now this is a good one. Yeah, I know this question already. It's, yeah, the Rochester Giant does not exist. I don't even know what the Rochester Giant is. You're totally making stuff up. Hey, no fair, Maddie. Trick questions are totally against the rules. How are you this obnoxious? You're supposed to be under my complete control. I think we have time for one last question as an encore to the folks at home. Mike leans into his microphone, lowering his voice to a low growl. Do you know what happens to cheaters? Lifting his hat slightly, Mike's empty white eyes lock onto your fearful gaze. You never made a rule for that. A chill runs down your spine as you hold your ground. So you admit it. I make the rules. It's my show, my rules, my game. The ghost suddenly blinks out only to reappear behind Atlas.
You're just another fake fan.
In a flash, Mike melts with Atlas, and the two form a much larger, scarier creature.
Don't you know who I am?
Not really.
I'm a goddamn urban legend, and I'm done wasting my eternity in this place.
Okay.
Don't I deserve to be free?
I suppose. Oh,
Somehow, even in death, I'm still working. All night, every day, all the time, forever.
yeah.
I'm done with liars, fakers, and those goddamn ghost hunters. None of them ever cared about the real me.
Okay. Good to know. Actually, is there a way for me to lower the music? Oh, I could have lowered the music the whole time. God freaking damn it.
I quit. No more graveyard shifts, no more management, and no more fake fans.
Okay, Atlas. The pair looks down at their hands and wiggles each finger.
And do you know what happens to fake fans?
What? The cryptid laughs, taking a wobbly step forward.
I get their souls.
Atlas staggers forward and swipes his talon through the air, narrowly missing you. You roll off your chair onto the floor, and without realizing it, you sprint for the door in an effort to simply stay alive. Atlas, what about a Friday movie night? Atlas can't hear you! We were gonna watch the extended edition of that one fantasy trilogy, with director's commentary. The Mothman goes rigid and his antenna flick upward. In subtitles? You fumble with the doorknob, trying to get it open. Atlas' left leg jerks to one side, almost toppling the Mothman over.
Stop it!
He takes another step, but trips over nothing, like two drivers fighting for the same steering wheel. Are you crazy? We can't just combine cryptids. The radio man moth sounds fucking stupid. Jamie, help! Atlas, he's been consumed by the ghost. The Jersey Devil clambers into the room, confused. They look around, only to watch the possessed Mothman jerk and jitter towards the duo, muttering and clawing at his own feathers.
What?
Did Atlas get taller? That's the first thing you noticed? This is unforgivable. Ah, not used to being the armrest, huh, shorty? Who cares? This isn't a contest. You're right. Feelers don't count. I think now it's time to fight. They'll hurt him. Oh, so now you care? Gosh, Lionel, I thought you were supposed to protect me. Huh? Let's make this quick. Well, automatic save made. Atlas laughs in your face. Atlas opens up by chucking an oversized stereo speaker with supernatural force. Psycho Toss, roll difficulty 6. Alright, shouldn't be too difficult. Success! Result 9 over 1. Jamie barely steps out of the way. Free me! Are you two even trying? Atlas furiously swipes his claws at the demon, who narrowly dodges the attack. Lionel, I need direction! What do I even do? Choose a skill in the top left corner. Click it! Okay. I guess... Oh. Huh. I guess... You expect me to punch this guy? Sure. Yeah, I could use some emotional support. Focus. I feel like you're trying to tell me something. Heart out. Huh. This name's certainly a choice. I don't know what any of these do, but I guess, yeah, I guess a heart out, I guess. Oh, god damn it, I failed.
Hold on.
Yeesh. I guess that was a failure. Now what? Great. Let me explain the basics. Shit, where do I even start? You see, damage. Base damage. Then you stimulate the action encounter. And modifiers add numbers, stamina, exhaustion meter, my brain hurts. Hey, it's okay, take your time. Deep breaths, I can't do this. If I hurt Atlas, he will cry, and I would never forgive him, so oh god. Atlas, help! Not my problem. No, I'm not explaining shit. Shut up and fight me. Please? Okay. It seems Atlas' innate desire to overshare is more powerful than any supernatural force. What do you need to know? I don't really know how to make this part interesting, so, time skip. Yeah! You losers really thought you could defeat me? You arrogant fools! You idiots! I'm a legend. I'm a demon. Alice pops back to normal. I'm a little lightheaded.
Know your place.
The doors when did Taro get... The door to the studio buckles, splitting open as monstrous Taro bursts into the room. With a triumphant meow, she knocks Atlas to the ground. Sprawled out on the floor, all battered and dazed, Atlas hacks up a mouthful of toxic waste. Taro, what the hell? Atlas, you okay? Atlas gives you a weak thumbs up. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry for scaring you. Helping Atlas to his feet, you keep an arm around him as you nervously glance around. Where's Madhouse? Mike, you coward! Grasping at the air, the Jersey Devil exhales a gout of blue flame as they throw punches at nothing. You honestly think that'll work? Throwing another punch, Jamie winces as it actually strikes Madhouse's open palm.
Boom!
Coward! The ghost blinks back into view with a giddy laugh and a smile.
What?
Jamie yanks their hand away, but it's too late. Madhouses coil his fist around their arm. Didn't I tell you? Jamie doesn't care. They swing their head back and slam their skull against Ghost's face, leaving Madhouse sputtering. I don't deal with! Throwing their other fist, Jamie punches their arm through Madhouse's chest. Let me finish! They're both stuck. Jamie can't move their arms. Jamie bites and kicks, but to no avail. They're tangled in a tangible, intangible mess. Way to go and ruin the fun, bonehead. Madhouse tightens his grip around the devil. You wouldn't dare. What? I've never possessed a demon before. Your soul would be incinerated.
Yawn.
So what? I'll manage. Either way, it's a win-win. Madhouse's jaw suddenly unhinges, a curled horn jutting out the side of his head. He claps a hand over his face and stifles a cry, his ghastly form flickering in the iridescent lights. I told you it wouldn't work. Jamie acts fast, taking this moment to finally tear the hands out of Madhouse's chest while he writhes, shaking ectoplasm off their claws. Madhouse gets an encore. Are you freaking serious? Atlas jerks to one side, and his red eyes flicker to a hazy green. He reaches towards the demon and speaks. Maddie, I'm hurt you turned us on us like that. I know you're struggling, but we're like your biggest fans. Can we talk about this over some drinks? Let's kiss and make up. You can autograph my shirt. I don't know you. Lunging at the Mothman, Madhouse is struck down by a crushing supernatural force. Madhouse grasps his chest and wheezes. What the hell? Atlas staggers back and shakes his head. Huh? Madhouse takes 9 damage and Atlas coughs up ectoplasm, taking 9 recoil damage. I wanted to believe you loved it here, working your dream job, but now I know that was a total lie. Get over yourself. You don't know me. I know you're on the road to eradication. A crooked grin peels across the demon's face as he giggles to himself. You saw my future back there, didn't you? Huh? No, I can't. I didn't. You're one shitty liar. If you keep this up, you're going to die. Like, die. No one cares.
You're the real deal, huh? Guess that's a wrap, folks.
The ghost form flickers, Madhouse crumbling to the floor in an ectoplasmic heap. Let me finish this. Jamie steps forward, a fire roaring in their eyes. No! I still have questions! Take hold of Jamie's arm, trying to hold him back. Is that all you really care about? You're all so clueless. Snapping up, Mike musters up the last bit of his strength he has and latches onto you. You're coming with me. Stirring awake, you blink spots from your vision, feeling oddly light. What is this place? You furrow your eyebrows and shield your face from the pale white light. You glance down and see a harsh green outline below. It's Madhouse, with a stunned look on his face and a firm grip on your ankle, holding you in place. Let go of me! No! You'll disappear! Isn't that the point? You want me gone! You kick and squirm, trying to break out the specter's grasp. Hold on! Wait, just chillax for a second. Reeling you in like a kite on a string, Madhouse finally lets you go and quickly looks away. Look, it's no big deal. I just dragged your soul out of your body and set you adrift in the void. You mean I'm dead? Eesh, it sounds a lot worse when you put it that way. What are we? Drifting in a doorway between spirit and the material world. I usually wake up here if I pass out of my desk for too long. Now give me your soul! No! You give me your soul! Nah. Why'd you drag me in here? What do you want from me? I need you as a vessel to escape. Don't you feel bad for me? Come on, you've seen the movies. You know how this ends. I can tell you whatever you want. What's this about a pesky curse? Oh god, punch him up his head, or end his afterlife with your fist. I'm gonna end his goddamn afterlife with punchies. You ball up your fist and awkwardly shift your weight as you glide through the air. Squeezing your eyes shut, you throw your fist forward and it connects. Yeah, you're an asshole. Ah, my nose! How'd you even touch me? Mike brings a hand to his face, feeling the empty space where a nose would be.
You dragged me into this hell dimension, and newsflash, we're both ghosts!
You throw your arms over your head, gesturing around the empty vacuum of space.
Of course I feel bad for you, Mike. You didn't deserve to die, let alone become a monster, but now you're totally acting like one.
Mike is stunned, unsure of what to say.
So, if you're gonna eat my soul, you might as well do it already.
Gladly.
But I don't think you will. The Phantom backs off. You're right. I can't do this. Why not? I don't want to hurt you. I shouldn't have put any of you through this. I don't know what else to do. I want to escape, but what if I up and disappear? All I have is this job. I can't remember my old life. I can't even remember my old face. Mike tips his hat down, covering his eyes. Damn it. You're not going to disappear. Tell that to the other defunct nobodies out there. If you really want a fresh start, you could start a podcast. It's like a radio show you carry in your pocket. On your cell phone? Mike perks up, a slight twinkle in his dead eyes. You go to take out your phone only to realize it's back in the material world. I'll show you later. Even if you're a jerk. If it means anything, I think you're worth more than this crusty old station. Mike hesitates a moment before throwing his arms around you, giving you a big hug. Aww.
Thanks for not giving up on me.
You don't have to be Elkhorn Station Poltergeist. Not anymore. Not if it makes you miserable. Get out of here.
This is all your fault.
How's it my fault?
You knew bringing a human here was dangerous.
Says the ghost gobbling demon.
Ah, right. Toto, where the hell were you?
Who cares? I was there to protect my human, and that's what matters.
You did the bare minimum.
Bite your tongue.
I knew everything would work out.
Stop lying to yourself, Atlas.
You know, I wonder how long I'm gonna pretend to be dead here.
But I really can't see the future.
Then prove it, Mothball.
Shush! Look! Lionel is waking up! I feel terrible. Thank goodness you're okay! Taro leaps into your arms, nuzzling against your neck and purrs. That's my human! More importantly, that loathsome ghost is gone. Jamie lets out a sigh of relief. Edley, yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, let's get the heck out of here. You don't respond, a lump forming in the back of your throat. Trailing behind the group, you stare down at the ground, listening to the cold gravel crunching underneath your shoes. Slowing to a stop, the group reaches the car, watching as you dig around in your pocket and pull out a set of car keys. The crew takes one last look back at the abandoned station. You watch as cracks and vines climb up its walls. The radio tower is starting to rust over as the gleaming red beacon at the top flickers, then blinks out. Something wrong? You look distressed. Jamie places a clawed hand on your shoulder. Yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about me. Do you mind if we catch a ride with you? My hooves are killing me. Can we crash at your place? I'd rather not risk waking my housemate Gus at this hour. We don't mind. The more the meowier. Don't just answer for me. I would love to have Jamie around. Well, I figured you could use the company. I do love sleepovers. As long as I get to nuzzle on your abs, Jamie. Fine, not like I have a choice here. What's wrong? Is it the Gus thing? He's a sweet guy, I want to get past the shedding. No, I don't know how to feel. I didn't get any answers about this stupid curse. I nearly died and now my one source of information is gone. Good information, anyway. I'm a great source of information. Every rumor holds a speck of truth. Like eating spiders in your sleep. Atlas, that rumor was debunked. I need you to know this. Oh, thank God. For real though, are you guys okay? I'm great. Tired. I'll be okay. Just really sick of the color green. Boy, I hear ya. It was kinda cool being the tall one for a second there. You and Jamie exchange worried glances. Nah, I still prefer you pint-sized. Yeah, let's never do that again. Don't worry, little guy. I'm sure you look cool. Piling into the car, you flick the headlights and turn the key, pulling out of the parking lot away from the abandoned radio station. Trailing through the woods, you click on the radio, back to channel 103.1. Your heart sinks as you hear static drowning out the hums of the car's engine. The show's really over. 103.1 is nothing but dead air on the radio waves. Taking a deep breath, you finally muster up the courage to change the channel, flipping back to a generic oldies station. Looking over your shoulder, you see Jamie resting their head against the car window, already dozing off. Though one sharp turn could send their horn through the glass, at least Taro looks adorable, all curled up in Jamie's arms. Your cell phone chimes in the cup holder of the car, and much to your dismay, it's a phone call. The number is a garbled mess of words and numbers. Even the screen is glitched out. Yeah, sure. The phone in your grasp shudders, and the screen glitches out as a mass of green ooze squeezes itself through the dot connectors with a wet splat. The slime ball picks itself up and forms a small glowing orb. Hey! Hang up! I'm finally free! Sure, I lost a few limbs, but I'm free! You were seriously camping out in my phone? I thought you died! Bingo! No way am I beefing it yet. I've got a ton of life left in me. How? Tying yourself to a person takes a lot of negative energy, so I figured, why not a smartphone instead? This thing's jam-packed with bad vibes. But you can't just leave. You're the elf horn radio ghost. Not anymore. You. A gout of steam curls from Jamie's jaws, heat rising off the awakened demon. Their wild eyes lock onto the glowing green orb, who squeaks out in fear. Wretched specter, you dare show your face after what you've done? Jamie? Jamie, be cool. Remember what we practiced? Be cool. Hiya, bonehead. I love Jamie. Jamie throws a clawed hand forward, slashing at Mike, who bounced around the passenger seat. Matching a ghost while he's down, eh? Typical demon. The ghost darts around your car, taunting the demon while frantically dodging Jamie's claw swipes. Lionel, eyes on the road! I'm trying! I'm going to devour your soul! Watch me out! Coming up fast, a hulking figure stands wide-eyed on the road, staring blankly at the car racing towards them. Atlas frantically grabs at the wheel. Yeah! The car skids forward, squealing as it slams on the brakes. The shock of your harsh brake hits you. Your senses begin flooding back all at once. With each newly regained sensation, you fear the worst. You expect to smell smoke filling the car, feel an airbag smothering your face, or taste the tang of blood in your mouth. Luckily, none of that's the case. The car and the passengers within it are mostly unharmed, save some mental scarring. Jamie and Atlas attempt to regain the composure, while Taro's shocked expression tells you she probably has 8 lives now. You gaze out the windshield, which dawns a badass-looking crack across its face. Your vehicle is stopped in the middle of the road, and before you stands a big, scary dog. Taro squeezes herself under the car seat, cowering. What? Oh gosh! Oh jeez! Atlas unbuckles, kicks the side door open, and scrambles out of the car. Is everyone okay? I'm hanging in there. Not you! Atlas tries swatting Mike away like a pesky mosquito, but the ghost is unfazed as Atlas' fluffy hand passes clean through him. Ouch! I'm glad you're right, Mike. The towering demon emerges from your car and glares down at the glowing green orb. They frown only to let out an exasperated sigh.
You have got to be joking.
Our battle will have to wait. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Mike blips back into your phone. Please keep that horrible hairy monster away from me. Not a problem. We'll just apologize, offer the big guy a ride home, and boom, we're in the clear. Let's just bail.
What the heck?
Not happening. Psh, everyone knows you can't outrun a werewolf. I wasn't worried about that. Mothman glances around and picks up the largest stick he can find. Do you have a death wish? Don't worry, Jamie. I've got the reflexes of a housefly.
Idiotic.
Okay, Mothman. Atlas turns away from Jamie and immediately begins to poke the heaping pile of fur with a stick. Hey, buddy. You're right down there? I'm just gonna stand over there, away from whatever you're doing. This does not look sus at all. Moonlight pours through the thick tree line. A silvery light casts over the large beast fallen in the dirt. As Atlas pokes the beast, he begins to stir, his thick claws scraping through the earth and his muscles flexing. You. The werewolf picks himself off the ground, rips the stick out of Atlas's grasp, and firmly snaps it in half.
You hit me with your car!
I'm sorry, but you're cute! The werewolf roars, his voice a jumbled snarl mixed with the bellow of a man. This werewolf is howling mad. Arching his back, the werewolf winces as his bone snaps back into place, regaining 12 hit points. We need to fight! Jeez! It's not a full moon! Atlas stammers, his feathers standing on end. You were supposed to babysit! The wolfman roars, his wild eyes glaring down at the little wolf Mothman. Remember! Wait, August?
I get home. June's fast asleep, and you're nowhere to be found.
August paces back and forth, eyeing the Mothman like a beast ready to strike.
I follow my nose, I find you're out here partying with your friends.
You know him? Yeah, this is August, my favorite housemate and best friend. Who would never maul me over a scheduling slip-up. right? Housemate? You're a pest! Hey! Jamie bristles with anger, the flame atop their head shooting off sparks. I know you didn't mean that. Yeah, you can't deny the fact that you're a furry. Hey, let's all just pump the brakes. Unlike when you hit me with your car? Lionel takes an emotional damage! Don't take this out on Lionel. You're the one standing in the middle of the road.
Why must you hurt me?
See, this is the problem. I try to have an honest dialogue, and you yell at me. You're a slacker. You never do what you're told. And the one time I ask you to sit your ass down for the evening, you leave. Yeah. Once Nate got back from work, August looks like he's about to explode. I baked the macaroni casserole like you asked. Did you turn off the oven? This is going nowhere. Jamie clears their throat, sliding the Mothman behind them. What Atlas was trying to say is that he is very sorry. I'm gonna tear your feelers off! I know he can be a hassle, but thanks for giving Atlas a safe place to stay. Reaching out, Jamie places a gentle hand on Wolfman's shoulder. Tearing his arm away, Jamie snaps at Jamie, trying to bite them as they yank their hand back. Don't bite me. If you're so close, why doesn't he follow you home? I live in a bad part of town. The abandoned mine? The Weeping Catacombs, actually. Eesh, how's rent? Rough. Blood of God only accepted mail checks. What's happening? I wasn't out partying, Gus. We were searching for clues relating to Lionel's curse. Who? The werewolf grunts, his amber eyes drifting down before resting on you. He's staring at you now. You don't look cursed. It's like a feeling of unease. Something terrible is gonna happen to me and I can't stop it. I don't even know what it is. Welcome to the club. You look down at the ground, shuffling your shoes across the dirt. My curse it isn't nearly as cool as yours. Cool? Bending to the whims of a celestial body isn't something I call cool. It's tragic and dangerous. I guess. No way. Werewolves are cool. Oh yeah? Scaring backpackers? Howling at the moon? You stopped a moving car with your face. August sighs and shakes his head.
You could have just apologized.
Aw, he's a good boy. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Lionel. Yeah, you seem nice. Can I give you a ride to the hospital?
If you could find a veterinarian at this hour.
The wolfman's guffaw is cut short by a sharp yelp, and he winces. August, don't die. I'm sorry you were counting on me. I should have been responsible. I'm not gonna die! Is my stupid curse wearing off? Oh. What moon phase are we in? The first quarter.
That explains it.
Explains what? August's monstrous form begins to waver as he starts to trudge off, leaving him teetering forward before dropping to one knee. He takes a sharp breath before collapsing onto the ground, totally unconscious. You know absolutely nothing about cryptid care and aren't sure how to help. Should we take him to a hospital? Does Long Hope have a hospital? They have a gas station sushi, so they have to have some hospitals, right? You want nothing but to face plant into a bed and never speak of this again.
Well.
While you losers were busy fighting, I called emergency services. Some cab from Hocus Health Center and Potion should be here any minute. I suppose that answers your question of the state of healthcare in the cryptid world. Really? Hey, someone's gotta be the responsible adult around here. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, whatever. Jimmy turns towards the ghost and smiles awkwardly. Madhouse scowls in response. You are a formidable foe, Madhouse Mike. It was wrong of me to attack you in your current state, considering the unfair advantage. Ah, bonehead, you cheeky devil. Maybe wait until we're out of a moving vehicle next time. Just a thought. Lionel, please, let me fix this. We'll worry about it tomorrow. Is the scary dogman dead? No, August. No, August is still breathing. Just blacked out. Oh! Swerving down the road, jet black SUV decorated in streaks of white skids to a stop near the party. A pair of red lights flashing.
Oh man!
You were supposed to call an ambulance, not a funeral coach. We can't afford to be picky. Out of the way! The driver doors open and a stark white raven flutters onto the scene. A huge muzzled cryptid dressed in a gray jumpsuit trailing close behind. Come on, get him in the cabin. Was that bird driving?
We're short-staffed.
Ah. The tall cryptid reaches into his jumpsuit and pulls out a pen and clipboard. Looks like he passed out from exhaustion. Ah, werewolves with their invincibility complex. We'll get him patched up. What about the police reports? Do cryptids have insurance? Who do I talk about this? Yeah, humans. Furrowing his eyebrows, the larger cryptid brings a hand up and flicks the raven off his head.
Wah! He'll be fine, I swear. After the coma, maybe.
Inhaling a gout of steam, the muzzled cryptid's hair bristles as he glares at the bird. Coma?
Just kidding. Don't worry about any of that stuff. Werewolves are incredibly resilient.
With a low growl, the larger cryptid holds the clipboard out to you, expecting you to sign the paper. It's some sort of waiver, a werewolf-specific one, at that. What's this?
A werewolf attack report. Oz here keeps track of sightings.
Yeah, I don't know. Lionel's not signing anything. Atlas huffs, handing the waiver back to the muzzled cryptid, who glowers down at the Mothman.
You weren't bit, were you?
No one got bit.
Okay, you guys can go now. Hey bud, we're just doing our job. Let's go, Oz.
With a nod and a flit of his wings, the raven swoops back to the ambulance. Scooping August's unconscious form off the ground, Oz carries him away to the midnight cab. Maybe one of us should have stayed with August. Atlas watches as the SUV roars to life and veers away. You okay to drive? Nah, totally. Let me just rest my eyes. Standing up. We should get him home. In a blink, you're being carried to the backseat of your car by Jamie. With another, you're on the road as Atlas snoozes in the passenger seat and Jamie drives quietly. Nodding off in the back seat, you hold Taro in your arms and blink awake as you see the car slow to a stop in the parking lot. Stifling a yawn, you carry your cat up the stairs and lead the three cryptids into your suite. With a final blink, you're in your bed. Before fully succumbing to sleep, you look over to the side of your bed. Atlas is on the floor, sleeping by your bedside on a makeshift mattress made of couch cushions and an old throw blanket. The lights flicker off and you catch a glimpse of Jamie, quietly closing your bedroom door. Lying on the bed of your childhood home, you grip the Polaroid camera in your hands. Tonight, you're finally going to catch that monster on tape. You scout towards the window and peek through the blinds, angling your flashlight through the glass. The backyard, it's empty. Not even your neighbor's cat is outside, yowling on the fence. With a sigh, you lower your camera and close your eyes. Maybe it was a dream. You snap awake at the sound of knocking against your window, leaving you scrambling for your camera. Oh my gosh! Knock knock. You fumble with the camera and yank the window blinds open. A pair of massive red eyes gazing back at you. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Yes, absolutely. Seize this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Flash! You take the photo, leaving the creature squealing and tumbling from the window, blinded by the flash. Success! You sadly fist-bump the air and peer through the window, trying to see where the creature had gone. Sliding the window open, you hear a squeaky voice coming from the bushes below.
Ow! Why would you do that?
Oh, it's Atlas! You can talk? Yeah, I can talk. I'm not some sort of boogeyman. Why were you peeking through my window? You left your lights on. Are you scared of the dark or something? No way. Pulling himself out of the bushes, the strange creature splays his wings and flutter back up to your window, resting against your windowsill. You should be more careful. Resting in the lamplight is a short, scruffy creature with inky feathers and a pair of antennae. He's wearing a loose t-shirt and goggles. One of his knees is all bandaged up. What are you?
I'm Atlas!
That's a silly name. Oh yeah? What's your name? Lionel. Well, Lionel, you're a weirdo. You're a talking bug. Unless you hadn't noticed, I'm a moth, not a bug. Is that why you keep knocking on my window? Yeah. Sorry about that. Moth vision. Maybe keep the lights off next time. You never know what it might attract. Like what? Cryptids. Like me. Atlas perks up, his feelers flicking to one side as his gaze shifts. Glancing over your shoulder, he blinks. Look, I've gotta go. Hearing footsteps creaking towards the room, you look towards the door. Atlas? You glance back at the window to find the Mothman is gone. A low growl rumbles from the hallway. The door to your room creaking open as the sound of your footsteps is replaced with a dragging, scraping sound. Huh? Slinking into the room is the outline of your mother's shadow. Instead of flicking on the lights and scolding you for staying past bedtime, she lets out a wheeze and a twisted jumble of words leave her mouth. Lights. Out. Mom? You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angling up towards the shambling creature. Lurching towards you, the shadowy creature takes on a different, more nightmarish shape. A dozen blue eyes peeling open from its flesh. The shadowy creature growls and squeaks, trying to make out words you can't possibly understand. You've never seen anything like this before. Now's your chance. Yeah? Mom. You clutch the camera in your shaking hands, angling up towards the shambling creature. Leave me alone! Squeezing your eyes shut, you feel the flash of the light behind your eyelids, the nightmarish creature recoiling at the sudden burst of white light. Strangely, the flash doesn't fade. Rather, it envelops the entire room and sends you drowning in light. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, what up, Moth Daddy? Looks like you've reached the end of this chapter, kid. But don't worry, there'll be more soon. I appreciate you sticking it out till the end. And I appreciate you guys for sticking out to the end too. This was a long episode. Now, you take care, alright? Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Cryptid Crush. I really hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. And yeah, we will definitely be back with more soon enough. Thank you all once again for coming. And if you want to see more of these videos, subscribe to the channel. And hey, as always, I will see you guys in the next one. This is Lionel signing out. Ciao.